helps if I turn on the mic, right? Hello. Hola mi gente, ¿cómo está cana? It's Miss Ashley, and I am going to put the camera off for 2 seconds because I actually want to change the lighting, but I wanted people to know that I am here. So I'll be right back. Just checking some stuff. So today I'm going to be talking about the book I finished on my Kindle. And I'm going to scratch at some other books that are in my pile and talk about that. I also have this scrunchie, which is 2 different textures. I think it gives a nice sound, so something to play with. And I'm thinking about what I'm going to do with my dinosaurs. Hi, Phineas. Thank you for coming. So yeah, I don't know if I should make some kind of like flavored ice or jello. I'm thinking about that. So I'm playing with this. And there's just so many books I have around that I want to read. Still not 100% sure how I want to put the mic, and I think I also at some point soon learn how to figure out how to do the live from my phone so I can be up more close, but I'm not sure yet when I'm going to make the time to learn that. I like to learn by doing and not just watching other people do. Like, I might do that as a start. But then, like, I need to do it in order for it to work. In order for me to truly learn it. This is where I keep my phone. So it's empty right now. Sounds. They're one of my favorites. We had a lot of construction going on in Amor, where I record. So if you saw a lot of very short videos this week and in the coming days, seem to be okay. I think there's a lot of unnecessary what ifs, but I think it's going to be okay. There are some issues. There's always issues, but I think it's going to be okay. I don't think it's too harsh. Some softer sounds now. The mic is on top of some books. There's something else I want to try. I think, and I learned how to change. I think. Yeah, I learned how to change the ticker on the bottom. Yay! So yeah, please like, comment, subscribe, and click the notifications and share. I found this little clip when I was looking for other things. If you watch my channel, you know that I'm like reorganizing everything and trying to start anew. Because that's what I do. And I'm keeping things that I think might give us some nice sound on the channel. This is a very old hair clip. Just for me, it's not super old, like it's not like from antique or anything. It's just it's old for me. I've had it for a long time, and it's kind of. Oh, I'm surprised. I'm so happy that popped up nicely. I never pay a lot for accessories, because I'm always losing them. But as I've gotten older, and I've realized that I have been able to keep them on, and I don't think it's enough. So I'm kind of happy that I found this. I think it's pretty. And with my hair shorter, I think I'll actually be able to wear it. I don't think I could wear it before because my hair is too heavy. And it was longer. That's a long time ago. I was looking at some of my videos just to see how I've grown. And I forgot that I had a couple of videos with this puzzle, and I didn't get to continue putting it together because it would need so much space. very try. Let's just see what's happened. To put the pieces together, with the edges. So maybe it's not because I couldn't get the correct size of paper. Nor any floor or table space big enough. So I put it to the side for a while. This is just what it's supposed to look like. But it's just a nice puzzle. Sometimes I have the different sounds produced depending on where I'm holding the box. I think it's best like here. This should be back of your neck. Have a look at the chat. The second I turned the mic back on, the fridge made its noise. Okay, let's see how this sounds for a little bit. Go back and forth. Just in textures, different textures, different textures. Soft-spoken, whispering. I don't need to do soft-spoken textures tonight because I think it might sound too loud. I don't know, what do you think? Hi, Can Do Attitude, how are you? I saw you made lots of comments. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And it's funny because when other people look at my videos and they comment, it gives me another opportunity to look at what I did or what my nails were. I've been wearing the same set for a couple of weeks now. As one falls off, I just put a new one from the box. This is a box of 28, so, and they're such a short size, but still enough, enough for scratching. Let's see if I scratch. believe it or not, I'm such a big sci-fi nerd, but I've never read this. I've never read this one. So it's on my pile. So we're super excited. Oh, so really cute. I can't tell if there's a list. Okay. I am to it's like probably going to pick it up on the screen. But I had a bunch of books and audiobooks on it. So this is producing so and I finished my last book. My last book was Outlander Book 9, which is Go Tell the Bees I've Gone Home or something like that. Let's see, the batteries, the struggle with the batteries, but Go Tell the Bees That I Am Gone by Diana Gabaldon. And I listened to the audiobook, and it was narrated by Davina Porter. So if you're into like this had historical fiction and fantasy because there's time travel involved. There's a TV show. I think it's on in the US. I think it's on the Stars Network, but there's some seasons on Netflix too. So yeah, if you're familiar with it, but there's like time travel is involved in historical fiction. So it's kind of neat. It's like some of the stuff is based on things that actually happened, or at least in places that actually existed. So it really kind of, like, I don't know, draws me back in time when I read historical fiction. So I really enjoyed them. No spoilers, but there are 9 books. And I went to her website, and she is working on the 10th. And just the way book 9 ended, I was like, oh god, there has to be a book 10. So I'm looking forward to when that will come out. But I have so many books that I piled up. Things just happened. So now that summer is officially started, happy solstice up here in the northern hemisphere, and if you're in the southern hemisphere, happy solstice also. It's just, you guys are in winter. So. Yeah, so I have like my summer reading piles. I also have, it's just like stuff that I've gotten over the years at various like sci-fi book conventions, like Comic-Cons and all sorts of stuff, and I just fell behind and things piled up too high. So this is another book that I'm reading that's fun to read with. And then I have some books that are like actually for kids. When I was a teacher, I was always looking for inexpensive books to put in my classroom library, but before I put them in, like if I inherit a book from other teachers, like I don't necessarily go through this process, but if I'm bringing it in, I wanted to read it myself. And I have a few that I never got around to bringing into the classroom. So I think after I read them, I'll probably donate them to, there are these like lending library kiosks. I don't even know how you would call them, but they're in like areas where there isn't much for a while. You know, it's like there's so much space in America outside of like the cities. So I know places that they just have like little bins and it's like free books, so you can drop books and take them. I've seen a few of them over by where my cousins live. So I'm thinking when I go visit them next that I'm going to drop these books. I'm going to donate them after I finish reading them. So yeah, so that's that. I'm excited to just sit back and read. Especially as it gets hotter and hotter. It keeps me out of trouble when I go somewhere and read. I like to read in the park, or if I have a long subway ride, or if I have to go on one of the metros. Yeah, I like being able to have a book to read, or a bus. Occasionally I'll take a bus, but it's too, for me personally, bus rides are too, they get me a little crazy, if that makes sense. I guess I'm just a subway girl. Or I'll walk. I will walk, but not in this heat. No. Have I shown you this? It's actually more of a pad. And I got it from, I think it was Amazon, to be perfectly honest. And it says it divides things into 3 categories so that you can make it happen. And you have a list of things that are super important. And then you have things that you know you have to do, but maybe aren't as super duper important. And then this is the stuff that maybe can wait. You know, maybe it's just where you put the tiny little, oh, by the way. So I really like this notebook, this pad, this graphic organizer, if you will. And then I like you can change the titles to whatever you want, or cross them out and write something else. But yeah, I find this a real helpful kind of like organize your day or week or whatever. Yeah. I'm just looking around at other things on my desk that are helpful for self-care. I don't use this as often for myself as I used to, but it's called the Anti-Anxiety Journal. And it's a workbook. Like, I'll show you a couple of pages. And it's like, this section's divided into different sections depending on what you may need to conquer, like what's causing your anxiety. Like this one's saying, write out your negative story and explain what you're feeling and how can you rewrite it. I like that part. How can you rewrite it? So that's just one example. I think I get this in the Barnes and Nobles, but I think you can find something similar at other places. But yeah, so that's what I've got planned for my weekend, for my self-care. Catch up on books that I really want to read and get out of my comfort zone a little. My comfort zone is I do my videos and then I try some steps and then I like get stuck. Sometimes I get stuck. You get stuck. So I always have to do something to break out of my comfort zone, and usually that's like picking a book or watching something new on television. I don't remember what did I watch. I season 3 of Bridgerton. It was insane. My favorite character just shone. I had a sympathy and a relatability to writers. I understand the struggle. So, trying to see what else I want to finish. I checked out the show Eric because there was a puppet involved. I wanted to know what was the puppet's deal. Generally speaking, you have real puppets. And that's but it was a really interesting storyline. Very interesting. How we can get really caught up in our own heads. That reminds me, I had a couple of weeks ago now, because everything was just moving so quickly, I redid my description, so I'm going to take a second and read it. Because I updated it. So, in case anybody is wondering or wanting to know who the heck I am, right? I'm Miss Aisling, and Aisling is from the Irish language, and to my knowledge, it means tree. That's what I've always been told, and that's why I thought it was appropriate to use for this channel. And I create ASMR because I'm constantly fighting fidgeting. And calming myself with various sensory textures and sounds. I enjoy sharing my relaxing vibe with others who enjoy ASMR and zoning out. I noticed a few ASMR artists have subscribed or commented, so I really, really appreciate I think I'm gonna do a subs name. So when I get to 400, we're really, really close. So that's coming. But yeah, so forget your worries for the moment and calm your tense muscles. Zone out and let your brain fall away to sleep. Float away, float away. Yeah, I'm having trouble reading my own writing. I mean, that's just the way it is. So, go ahead and subscribe and feel free to comment with a suggestion or polite request if you notice I misspelled something. Weren't you a former English teacher? Yeah, but everybody makes mistakes. I try to post something daily-ish. I'm learning how to do shorts, and I had trouble getting them from the PC into the shorts. It seems to me that you can only do that from the phone. So I already have some pre-recorded. Oh shoot, that was very farty. Pre-recorded videos that are very short, but I'm hoping to make up for that very soon. So maybe somebody we can double. But yeah, I'm live streaming every Friday at 9 p.m. Whether you can join or not. I know that Friday's a weird time, and I think I'll change it if people want me to. So maybe I'll throw out a survey or something. I'll probably probably still do it for my own sanity, but maybe I'm gonna pick up the pace and do a second live show. We'll see. Um, yeah, but always like, please, thank you, please, and thank you for subscribing. I really enjoy reading everybody's comments, and it makes it easier for me to know what people understand and are enjoying the most. So whether you're watching this live or on replay, let me know. Let's see what else. This microphone is not quite precarious, but precarious adjacent. About me. I'm a Gen X latchkey kid, attempting adulthood as best as I can. That's it. I've worked so many different jobs because I just have always also worked multiple jobs at once. I'm a former public school teacher, a former corporate assistant, a former retail worker, former gig worker. And I am currently and always a creator, a writer, a videographer. And the other part that I need to work at is my own issues. I have ADHD, which is how I got turned on to ASMR in the first place. And I'm an autoimmune warrior. I don't like to say that I'm suffering from an autoimmune disorder. I'm conquering it. I'm doing my part. And my motto is shelter, sustenance, and sanity. And everything else will be okay. And my channel, I hope, brings love, light, peace, balance, and joy. Luz, paz, amor, balance, and alegria. My Spanish is pretty rough. Because I don't practice it enough, and since I'm not in a job where I need to speak it frequently, I keep losing it. And I'm also half Filipino, and while I can understand a lot, so I can watch the news and understand what's happening, but I am really unable to speak it. And I would like to be able to do both of those languages a little bit better, especially since Filipino does rely a lot on English and Spanish, as well as the Tagalog and everything else that's regional. But I always find it fascinating, languages. And I do want to read more on the channel. I'm going to do some more read aloud to read you to sleep. And because I will have space again without other construction happening in other parts of the apartment, I am going to continue working on my perfume shop set. If you saw the video one of my aura scenting videos, or where I was replacing energy, I used some of the parts from the perfume shop, a wacky perfume shop. I need a fluffy mic, but I have these other materials. There's a bunch of sewing that I need to do too. I have a quilt that I'm working on also. It's all the things to do with my hands. So I'm probably going to be playing with that kind of thing too. I have going to make some things to play with the mic with, some fabric swatches and stuff. I'll do a sewing video, perfume shop. I'm trying to think what else is coming. visual aura with the different colored glasses. I haven't done that since the first time I did that, so I'm going to go ahead and do that now that my eye is in much better shape. I was looking forward to wearing makeup again after my eye got better, but then the weather is way too hot too hot for me. That's interesting. Oh, gee. You know what that reminded me of? BBASMR. I love her. She does the peace and chaos. That's who that reminded me of. All credit to her, Poppy. Poppy, she's like the queen of that, man. She's the queen. She was actually the first ASMR artist that my students mentioned. They're like, you do that ASMR for me. I'm like, what are you talking about? I had no idea. Might surprise you that it really was only about 2 years ago that I even found out what ASMR was. You never know when you're gonna be like, oh, I want to do that, I can do that, I can do that. And I like her channel because she just reminds me of what I was like when I was that age. Fidgets, everything, awesome. And she talks about writing a lot and stuff like that. That was a wacky mouth sound. How cute are these to-do lists? I have them in different colors. But I love that there's like a circle. A circle to fill in. I love it. I have them in multiple colors. And they're just like different to-do lists, but they're different colors. So you can like 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7, so like you can do it one per day. You can have your colors one per day. But I have 2 other. It came in a pack of 9. So I have 2 others that are like not for that Monday through Sunday format. Yeah, if you can't tell that I have time to get organized in my brain, It's kind of loud. These I got in the supermarket. They're meal prep. So you can have your entree and your 2 side dishes sort of bento box style in a way. Sort of Tupperware-ish thing. But I also use them to hold supplies. Magoulias. just been spending so much time organizing to give myself the space so that I can focus on the next and the next and the next and the next and the next. And that's how you always have to think. As best as you can, as best as you can. Can't dwell on our mistakes. We should reflect and learn from them, but we can't dwell on every little thing. Every little thing. Just focus on the big stuff. Focus on the big stuff. Like, I was thinking about this the other day. There's people pleasing versus like audience pleasing or consumer pleasing. Like, the customer is always right, obviously within reason. Everything is within reason, but I think people pleasing is not the same thing as like helping people. Does that make sense? I was just thinking about that. What's the difference between people pleasing and helping people? I think it's the intention. It's the intention. People pleasing is like you feel you might not have a choice. Whereas I think helping people is like you actually want to do it. And I think that's where a lot of people struggle in jobs and stuff. Or at least that's for me, for myself. For sure. The older I've gotten. And it's definitely like, I feel like older generation, there's this notion of like you have to please as opposed to help. I think there's a difference. I really do think it's a difference. But whatever, I'm just the former this, that, and the other, scratching things on the internet, right? I just turned off my mouse so I can show it to you. It's hard to find a mouse of this size. It's smaller than the regular size. So it actually fits my hands and I don't cramp. Trying to hold a big mouse, or like my other mouse was a child's size mouse. And it was giving me a lot of issues connecting. It was hard to travel with that mouse. So I recently got that one and I'm like so happy. It's the little things that make me happy. That was the garbage can underneath my desk. I apologize for that. It's a coffee can. I repurpose everything. I try. I just feel like a stainless steel coffee can will last a little longer than a or whatever kind of metal that is. Aluminum lasts longer than a piece of plastic that I got from the dollar store. Well, but then really, you're saving the $1. And saving I'm trying to get the piece of paper that fell out when I kicked it over. I don't put any snack bags or things like that in that garbage. That is paper only. Because I always forget to empty it. So I make sure not to put peppers in there. Dollar General or Family Dollar. I wish I had gotten to. It's like this other slides. Oh, wait a minute. I meant to change that a while ago. Always something new to learn. I'm not sure, but everything seems more purpley and pink. Let me choose my shadows. My hair was shorter, longer. I couldn't get it. It didn't actually stay up because this is so like, I don't think it works great as a scrunchie. It's oh, it's better now that my hair is shorter. It would I think I just had too much hair before. I think it sounds better. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's more of a tabby. I just remember what else because I saw this. I will also do a dice video. I have a great dice collection because D&D is a huge part of my life. Although I haven't had time to play lately because of everything else going on. And I did show a couple of my D&D figures that I made an attempt at painting. It's hard for me to do those teeny tiny details without a magnifying glass. And even then. But I have a lot of dice. This is a wooden dice. It's like a specialty one. It's an artisan dice. I think that's the name of the company, Artisan Dice. Yeah. It's custom fit in there. So this is like my 1d20 that's like special, and everything else comes with a set. There's different colors. Oh, maybe you don't. That's what I'm going to show you. So I just like to keep this open in case I need a manual dice. D20. Yes, that comes up actually more in my life than you would think. Randomly tossing a D20 to make a decision. Do it, it's fun. Or like maybe like a 4-sided dice, like maybe not. if you have to make a list of 20 things to make a decision, I would be, yeah, that's a lot, but I've done that, yeah. Or maybe, like, if you have a list of 20 books and it's just like, which am I gonna read first? Yeah. Excuse for D20. I don't think we need any excuses to have D20s. Oh, this is my dragon notebook. So many colorful and fun notebooks. And each one is for a different topic. It's raised. Raised. It's not flat, it's raised. Yes, there's quite a few books in here. I just found out. There's a place for a date. You could write your date. So that's like another notebook that I don't think I've showed on the channel in a while. Writing is key to getting stressed out. For me anyway, for me. Writing it out, talking it out, in whatever way you need. It can also be a great way to get rid of stress. Just as long as you, like, I always stop myself at the point where I'm like, wait, am I whining? Am I complaining? Is this a problem I can solve? Or should I pass it on? Ask for help. Asking for help is so important. That's important to self-care also, is making sure. Try some snaps there. I mean, you let me know, but I'm not that great at the snaps. They feel weird for me. This was always like a rude sound. Growing up, it's just like, did you just snap at me? There's something that always changing. And you get new habits. Like, I don't think I'm very fluttery. I think I'm too intense. But I don't know. It just feels a little awkward on my end, but you let me know. Like, sprinkling some herbs on top of your pizza. I'm gonna put a little salt, pepper, a little garlic, a little extra parmesan, some red pepper flakes. No, I do not get that extra on my pizza. Depending on where I'm getting it, like what neighborhood, or which borough, or out of the boroughs. Sometimes I'm like, this needs salt. Or it's perfect. Or no, it needs garlic. Or oh no, it needs a little spice. But I said pepper, but I don't think I've ever put black pepper on pizza. No. Red pepper, crushed red pepper flakes. But now that's gonna be a thing. Like maybe I should go get a pizza tomorrow. Black pepper, just to see. I love fresh red pepper. Super yum. But I feel like that's more for the salad that you get with your pizza. If you get salad, obviously. It's very, very hot Friday. I hope that everybody has a great weekend or day or whenever it is that you're watching this. And yeah.